All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gridiron Blitz. My name is Derek P. Fields, and we are here with your Detroit Lions post-game show for September 22nd, 2019. And I am here with the usual TROXEL'S Sports Talk. What's going on, Trox?
What's going on?
Man, oh man. Hey, great stream today, Travis. Great win for the Detroit Lions, man. I am completely stoked about that. And I think Joseph, YouTube just decided to send out notifications, man. So how about that? We a good 30 seconds into the stream. Oh, man, oh, man. Travis, how you feeling, bro?
Hey, a win's a win.
A win's a win. So that's where we at now, huh? We at a win's a win. That's where we at.
Nah, I mean, hey, we should have put them fools away long, fast, and in a hurry. So seeing that kind of got me angry. And I even told the people in my chat, we going to talk about this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what we're here to do, guys, to talk about this real quick. Travis, who we got in the chat, man? We got anybody in there?
We got Joseph Marshall, Big Rube, AT, and okay, that might be what do you call it? Okay, yeah, so those three are what do you call it? But we got 18 people watching. 4 likes. Can we get those likes up? Dwayne Boatwright, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Dwayne Boatwright? Travis, before we get into it, man. Hey, good job streaming today, man. So proud of you for doing your thing. We gonna get you up there, man. We gonna get you to 400 for sure, man, in the next couple of days, man. And for everybody else over there holding down, my man, I appreciate that, man. So, Travis, man, listen, I'm gonna start off with a little story. What's up to everybody? Ed, you'll be in and out. We will be opening up the phone lines, so we just gonna give our thoughts real quick. I think we got what's up, DB. Appreciate you, man. Abdul Terrell in the building. Man, I got about 3.5 hours of sleep. Head is pounding. Gave myself a headache. Couldn't watch football without the dillies. So, they say 2 wrongs don't make a right. And now I got now it's all wrong, man. My head is pounding. It is pounding, bro. And it's not the you can't blame it on the alcohol. It's straight up lack of sleep. So I don't know what it was last night. Couldn't sleep. I don't know if it was this game, man. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm about to move. So it's a lot on my mind, man. But anyway, I'm here rocking for y'all. So I'm going to do the best I can. But Travis, man, what are your thoughts, bro? Detroit Lions squeak. They squeak, man, past the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field, bro. 27-24, man. What's your thoughts on this game?
Well, Darius Slay went down, did not return. We had a scare with Jared Davis. Wish those men some what do you call it? A speedy recovery. Because next week that's a huge test. Granted, it's in our building, but it's a huge test, and we should have put this game away numerous times. I mean, we were up, 20, 17 to
No, it's
17 to 10.
Nope,
and then
20 to 10.
We were up 27. Then to 27. What was that? 27-4? No, 27 to.
I think it was 20 to 10, but we should have been up 28 to 10.
Yeah.
And then it was 17-20. And then it was 23-17. No, and then it was 27-17.
Yeah.
And then yep.
Yeah, I mean, we should have put the game away. We didn't. We got to get it together. And Abdul Terrell said it the best. It's that conservative play calling. We need to stop with that conservative stuff. And during the stream, I flat out said tweeted to Chris Spielman and to Rod Wood, and told him, look. Well, I told Rod Wood, I said, look, that conservative play equals a loss.
Yeah.
You cannot go against these teams that make the playoffs, that's won Super Bowls, that's done this, that, the other, and play conservative. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get a tweet back, Travis?
I have not. I am waiting for it because I'm about to clown them when they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Ed Whiting. He says 3 turnovers and we still barely win. Must do better, but can we? That's a really good question,
That's
Ed.
$1 million question.
$1 million question, man. I don't know if we got the answer. I really don't. Dwayne Boatwright, what's up, man? I think this is the first time I really seen you over on my side of the building. Thank you. We look good. Just need to work on closing these games out. Well, listen. It's so much. Y'all gonna get a subdued Mr. Fields today. Coach Blitz. Y'all call me Coach Blitz. Got on my coach shirt. Y'all gonna get a subdued me, man. I got a headache. I literally exhausted all my energy on this game. But at the bottom, the end of the day, a win's a win. The Super Bowl was the most boring game I've ever seen in my life. Patriots win, world champions. Lions do that. Hey, I'll take it. But I'm happy for the win. I would have been irritated if they lost. I'm not even gonna lie, pretend like, there's a difference between a win and a loss. But it's some things I need to see, Trav. Chat. It's some things I need to see. Where's Trey Flowers? This was the first time we've heard 0 sacks, 3 games in.
Yep.
So he's on pace to have maybe 2 sacks. I mean, 2, 3. Defensive line. What in the world? I kind of feel, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like counting the chickens before they hatch. I had this defense top 10, and they are bottom tier of the league in overall pass defense. Just to let y'all know, Travis, you got the stats pulled up, man?
Give me 2 seconds. I will.
Because I don't want to drop this on you like this. Let me tell y'all something.
No, you good.
So, Detroit Lions, the Philadelphia Eagles had 373 total yards. Now, keep in mind, that is including the Jamal Agnew kick return. So that the Lions had 287 total offensive yards. So
guess what the Philadelphia Eagles had?
What?
386.
386. So these were the most points scored on us. So now we have 10. Then we got what? Oh, man, what did they score last week? 10, 27. So now, they've put, over 50 points on us, I think, a total. Almost 60. Almost 60 points. And I'm just like, where's the D, man? Where's the D?
Yeah.
We did just enough to win today, Trav. But I'm not satisfied, man. I'm not satisfied. And to be real with you, I don't want to take away from a guy making a really good play. Slay went down, looked like he popped a hammy. and man, if he would have caught that boy and the ham didn't pop, he could have been at the crib. Like, that would have been a pick six, But Rashawn Melvin made it. He was on my man, but it was a lot of drop passes from the Eagles today. Wide open to a touchdown pass, and then a catch, Travis, that would have pretty much won them the game. That last play of the game. 4th down and 15. Aired it out, and it was straight dropped.
Yep. And we let them we gave up, or we forced them with three fumbles, and we recovered 2 of them.
Yeah.
And shout out to the one hater for showing your face. I appreciate that as well.
Weak, pathetic fool.
This is getting ridiculous, y'all. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, listen. Sorry, Trav. Let me hop in real quick. I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. You got some. Just stop with all that nonsense. It bothers me because I said before, man. Y'all hide behind the hate. I've always been a stand-up guy, man. I get in front of you and tell you what's up. That's all I've always been that. And yeah, it's a thumbs down. But it's weak to me. I just wish I could just neo these people and find out who it is and just be like, you
Oh,
need some help.
we got another one.
We got another one. Look, Travis, that's because I started
Fool.
talking, man. I'm like the hate magnet.
You weak, pathetic
I'm like the hate
fool.
magnet. Somebody didn't like what I said, so boo boo caca to the babies out there. But Trav, man, it's like we escaped with this win.
Yeah.
Same way we escaped with the win last week.
Yep.
So, I mean, here's my thing. Like, Travis, okay. We know the difference between SOL. Like, we had some SOL moments. Like, if we was on borderline SOL here.
Oh, absolutely. We were on borderline SOL today.
But you cannot give up you can't give up 3rd and 19, 3rd and 15 on a consistent
Exactly.
basis. Bro, the Philadelphia Eagles did not punt for a hot minute.
Yeah.
They did not miss a 3rd down conversion for probably deep into the second quarter.
Absolutely.
It's got to change, Trav. It's got to change, man.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah. Quick, fast, in a hurry. So, I'm happy with the win, guys. It's going to be a much quicker week, Trav, as if,
Oh, yes, it is.
you know what I mean? Because this week flew past, man. It was like, wow, I couldn't even believe it. It was like, man, it's Sunday already. And
Yep.
when they lose, man, look, let me tell y'all, this is how it goes when they lose. When they lose, I almost stay up all night. Like, I'm not even joking. I pull an all-nighter. I'm just upset, irritated, and I'm up pretty much all night.
Yep.
Then the week is like molasses. If they win, though, Trav, if they win, it's the complete opposite. Well, my sleep ain't that great still, but it's sad, man. But it's true. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for the win, but it's a lot of things they got to improve, Trav.
Yep. Like allowing creating 9 penalties that we got to their 4. They had 22 first downs. We had 16. They had
Wow.
127 rushing yards. We had 86.
86, bro.
They had the 2 turnovers off the fumbles. We had 3 sacks. Trey Flowers did get a sack.
Oh, he did get a sack. They
Yes.
credited him with a sack. Was it one of the ones where you really? Okay,
Yep.
I wonder what play that was.
Christian Jones got a sack, and Damian Harris got a sack. That probably was that one that it looked like it should have been a sack, and I absolutely, I think that's why my voice is kind of starting to go out a little bit. It's because, man, I was screaming at the at the doggone what do you call it?
Ooh, that was close,
thing.
Trav. That was close, man.
That was close.
I was screaming at the damn. Oh man.
But hey, real talk though, shout out to Danny Amendola, man. I
Hey.
can't even talk about him enough.
DA.
He had 4 receptions out of 5 targets for 37 yards. His longest was 22, but man, he came up big when the big came when the big was needed.
Yeah.
And then that one where we challenged the pass interference,
Oh my God.
he tried like heck to one-handed catch it. Like
He
I was
did.
just like, shout out to Danny Amendola. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. DA. Hey man, he came through with that toe drag swag. He really did,
Oh,
man.
Hey, I can't wait for Monday because Nate Burleson's gonna get him on that toe drag.
That's right, man. I forgot he got a segment like that. Yeah, he better be a bro. Yeah, because Nate got that love, man. He really does have that love. So I mean, like I said, guys, it's so much. Hey, Travis, Gloria's daughter was like, "Hey, I hope you can forgive me, but I can't do this today." She can't do it today. She was like, "I can't. I'm not gonna be able to be here." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay." So, yeah, man. My thing is shout out to Trey Flowers because I was unaware he got a sack. But Marvin Jones, man, he balled out today. He had 6 receptions, 101 yards. 101, man. So shout out to McKissick with the 44-yard run, and shout out to Jamal Agnew, man,
Yeah.
who, in my opinion, I mean, I'll be real with you. He didn't like win me over. But hey, good job, good job. Way to come back,
He
fumble.
bounced back.
Yeah, right, exactly. A bounce back, a bounce back. And you know what's funny, Travis? When he took off, I was like, why is he still looking scared? But then next thing I know, he hit that left side. Boom, he gone. He gone, man. So
Absolutely. I mean, I think they discredited him because I think that was. Oh, excuse me. I think that was a 101 yard. They only marked it for a 100-yard return. But man, that play, I was losing it. I was like, wow,
yeah,
what a bounce back. Like everybody knew if it's the one person that needed a bounce back game was Jamal Agnew. And he
yes,
came out and bounced back. They were afraid to kick it to him after that. You know, he had another punt for 24 yards, but that was it.
yeah,
Like they were afraid. They're like, "Oh yeah, we can't do that. That'd
yeah.
be a loss."
Yeah, I mean, we had it. You know, we didn't hear. You know what's funny, Travis? Is I was talking about this during the stream, man. The NFL had a conference call with the referees, and it was about holding.
Yeah.
And did y'all hear how many holding calls did we have today? It couldn't have been more than one or two.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I heard you. I mean, all holding. I didn't really hear no Taylor Deckard. No, you didn't really hear a lot of bad with the O line, Trav. But the Lions got to do something about this O line, man. They
do.
They got to do something about this O line.
And I will say this though, I
Yeah.
did see a lot of improvements though today. You know, guys that needed to step up kind of stepped up. But I want to say shout out to Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah.
I know Gloria's daughter probably already knows where I'm going with this one because man, he laid some clean blocks on the man's man. I was just
Yeah.
like, man, oh man, that was picture perfect. I was like, that's how you do it. That's how you buy your quarterback just that enough time to, you know what? Hey, oh, he's open. Let me throw that ball to him. You know, so shout out to Kerryon. Shout out to the other guys that was making blocks for the O line and the O line for, you know, not messing up as much.
Yeah, you know what? And here's the thing, man. It looked like Kerryon was primed to have a breakout game.
It did.
Man,
It did.
Travis, he had 20 rushing attempts for 36 yards.
Yeah.
His longest carry was 11. I mean, now I'm starting to wonder, like, what's going on? Is that the O line, or is it the Eagles?
could be.
The Eagles.
It could-
You know what I'm saying?
It could be the O line. I'm gonna say give it time. Tomorrow, next Sunday might be a breakout game because okay, look, let's be real. The Kansas City Chiefs defense is still suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can still eat through the air and on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, their biggest equalizer is that offense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if our defense can actually bounce back and actually really have a good game, then I believe that, you know, the Detroit Lions can actually legitimately beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, but you had a lot of ifs, Travis. If we don't get to
Right.
Mahomes and our secondary, man, I don't know, man. It's one of them.
Yep, and then there's the Darius Slay injury too. You know, if he can, you know, be there for next week.
Hey,
You know, we got.
oh, I'm sorry, Trav. Go ahead, man.
Oh, we got to see what kind of grade it is on the hamstring.
Yes, man. I know. Hey, and wait for Mike Ford to come in there and not get cooked. He didn't get cooked.
He got cooked to start.
Did he?
But
I thought he
after
made
that,
a really good
after
play.
that, after that he settled down and then really played to his strength.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he made a nice play on the ball though. For considering you know you on the bench, you come in and it's like, hey, we about to try to abuse you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately.
Right.
Shout out to Gloria's daughter. I guess you know we mentioned somebody, they pop up. King Kong Fuzzy says you got some spammers as moderators. That is programmed to do that, sir. That is a bot that I have it programmed to do that to help promote, my people's channel. So Troxel Sports Talk and my other folks. So that's what that is. So El Kai, what's up, man? We got a questionable secondary, but they getting the job done. Yeah. See, it's uh-oh.
Hulu,
Is that me?
Sports. Hulu,
Y'all hear that?
Sports.
Fake. Saying that the game is gonna get you fined.
Okay, hold on.
It'll be worth it.
All right, never mind. Some desktop audio. Desktop audio, man. Eventually one of them ads kick on. So look, y'all, phone lines is open. We want to talk about this win. I would love to hear from y'all. Good, the bad, the ugly. What's up, El Kai, man? Appreciate you for dropping by.
Absolutely. What's going on, El Kai?
Yeah, man.
And that-
You go ahead, Trav.
Oh, that beat that you dropped yesterday, man, that was a fire beat.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah.
I gotta check it out, man.
Oh yeah, I commented in before I went to bed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
El Kai.
See you, El Kai. All right, man. I'll have to check it out, man. I'm gonna have to definitely check that out. But yeah, man. Overall, I'm happy. Gloria's daughter. Oh, we had a dark brown twin sighting today, Trav. A DBT.
What?
Yes, man. She popped in the stream. I was like, what's going on? I was
Hey,
going
you gotta
on.
tell her to call in.
Yeah. Hey, Gloria's daughter. We got our Travis. We got our number one caller in the building, man.
All right, let's go.
All right, y'all. We got our first caller. This man needs no introduction. Man. Uh-oh. Hold on. What's going on? What's up, AT? Hold on. I think I still got to mute it. My bad, AT. What's going on with you,
Can you
man?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. I had you muted. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. I just wanted to make a few statements and then complain.
Hey, that's what we here for, man. Go ahead.
Well, my first statement is, if you ask me for directions and I say make a left, right, and I know that doesn't make any sense, but I say that I rock with you guys because there's a lot of other people who they never make a mistake. So I said make a left, right. So if the store is on the left, I was right, or if the store is on the right, I was right.
Okay. Oh.
So, because I feel like you should be a lot further in life if you never made a mistake. If you've never made a mistake, you have no business having a regular job. You should be a millionaire rich off of stocks or someplace because you've never made all your choices were the correct choices.
Right. I got a few I can name.
I'll just leave that. I'll just leave it at that. There.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it.
Now, what I wanted to say is my expertise, what I know more about is basketball and boxing. So everybody feel free if something I say is wrong because I was a late watcher of football.
Man, look, AT, I got to tell you something, man. Before you go any further, quit apologizing. Do your thing, man. Can you come in here? No. Look, say what you say. This ain't the channel for that. We not about to do all that, man. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to all of that stuff, man. So just say what you got to say, bro. We rocks with you.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm going to start off my first, Wayne Fox. And I'm going to say why I said that name in a minute. Now, my questions are, like, as a QB, if the quarterback throws off-target passes or interceptions or whatever during the game, and then he makes a big play at the end of the game to win the game, he doesn't get credit because they'll say, look what he did to this point. But a running back, a DB can get cooked and roasted all game, and he'll make one play, and that one play makes up for his bad game. And it's like a double standard. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe I don't understand it as it is, because if a person makes a play to win the game, that shouldn't erase his bad game.
Trav?
No, I definitely agree with that. One play does not erase an entire 60 minutes.
Yeah. Now, At, do you have a specific player in mind? Because you are allowed to say that on this channel. Do you have somebody?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, do you have something, like a specific, or are you just saying general in general?
No, just in general, because okay, well, Matthew Stafford as an example. Peyton Manning can throw with his noodle arm. He could throw the ball 5 yards into the ground all game when he was with Denver, and then he'll make one play that wins the game. And greatest quarterback ever, but he's 10 for 32. But Stafford can make a bunch of bad plays, and then he'll win the game, and everybody say, "But look at his bad plays." So I'm saying, to me, it's like a double stick. It's like who's your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I like him, he gets a pass. If I dislike him, he doesn't.
You're 100% right, At. You said it all, man. There is definitely a double standard. Absolutely.
Well, I'll wrap this up, because this is what I want to complain about, Trox. It's like when I said Wayne Fox, we haven't had an aggressive coach since Wayne Fox. It's like we have a 3-point lead, or we get a safety and we have a 2-point lead with 3 quarters to go, and we go into this prevent, try not to lose the game, like we have this super defense that's just going to hold the other team scoreless for the rest of the game. When you watch New England and other teams, if they can put up 30 on you, we put up 30. 30-3, now we're going to play defense, prevent defense, because you have to make up 27 points, not 2, not 3, not a touchdown. We have a double-digit lead we're trying to protect. And the Lions always seem to, and it's like the offense, when they need, and this is the other thing that angers me, when they need points, they usually call the plays and make the plays to get those points. And I'm like, where's the coaching and players' urgency during the game? Because then you would be up maybe 35-3 instead of 17-3.
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I love At. I think that's the first time, man, I've heard just a slight change of tone in the voice, man. Like, I think this is it's the first time I've heard a tone like some frustration behind there, man. Like, why did we run 3 straight plays? We don't got this game in the bag. We haven't really been running all day, all season. Real talk. Kerryon Johnson had 20 carries for 36 yards. Come on, man. He averaged 1.8 yards a carry. And we run it 3 straight times on his defense that, other than McKissick's run, we didn't have no running room on them.
Yep.
We didn't have, and I agree with you. Why? Why? The Eagles got all 3 of their timeouts and a 2-minute warning, so they're going to stop the clock regardless. You need to try to get them yards, and I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It seemed like the Lions, like they almost had the game in the bag, and like you said, and still teams that are blowing people out, they still go for more. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Lions were playing to not give the game away, and still almost gave it away.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing there, and I'm not piling on the Lions because people say, like I just had a conversation about 30 minutes ago, but they won. But I look at the bigger picture. This team didn't even have enough players to practice this week.
Yeah.
Because they played third. So they didn't even have enough, and you still barely beat that team. What happens when you run into the Chicagos, the Green Bays, the Kansas Cities, and the rest of your schedule? That's how I look at it. How are you going to perform against them when you barely perform against the teams that are the walking wounded?
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. I mean, like,
I fully agree as well.
Travis, I had them winning double digits in AT. I had them winning double digit, and for a while they looked like they were going to. I mean, 27-17 or whatever it was, and I'm like, okay, all right, and then here we go. We playing not to lose. Now we got to play. So I'm with you, AT, and I don't think you being. I'm with you. I mean, you got this whole end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, it was not a loss. It was a tie, but whatever. I hear that, and I'll be like, I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right when it comes to the record. You are right. But to us, it was a loss. And then you come in here and no Deshaun Jackson. You know what I'm saying? No Jeffries, right?
Yep, no Jeffries.
And imagine Slay goes now. Slay goes now. I mean, man, it was so many busted plays where people were wide open. Ertz was killing them. So imagine if D-Jax isn't there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, man. I don't think you being overcritical at all because we got a tough opponent next week. I think the only thing we got in our favor is that we at home. That's it. And Patrick Mahomes, guys, he looked a little mortal today. He threw for 300 and some yards, but they almost came back and won that game. Baltimore did. So, but if we can't get no pressure on this guy, he gonna rip us to shreds. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry.
No, go
The
ahead.
last thing I'll say, the reason why I don't let the Lions frustrate me anymore, and as you guys like to say story time, because I'm not going to take credit for this decision.
Okay.
But the Lions were getting the crap beat out of them. So a friend of mine called me and we were talking. The Lions getting beat, and we like, let's get everybody together and we're going to go outside and we're going to play football and we're going to show the Lions how to play football. And I was about 14 at this time. And somebody came up, not taking credit for the decision, with the bright idea, because we had a snowstorm, that we could play tackle in the street because the snow would cushion being tackled. And not taking credit for this decision, I ended up with a bone chip in my elbow, getting tackled in the street because we thought the snow was going to cushion the fall. That was the last time I got frustrated with the Lions. And that's why, because my elbow starts hurting if I start getting frustrated.
Wow, AT. Hey, I don't blame you then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I would be chilling too, man. Wow, man. Well, listen, bro, we got you on the line, and you do what you do, support us and support the show, man, and calling in. I know we should be celebrating this win, and it's sad to seem like, I mean, me personally, like I'm not just like, oh my God, yay. You know, I'm just like, oh my God. Like we were a play away. I mean, dudes was wide open in the end zone, AT. So what you got for next week, man? What you got? You know, I'm just going to put you on the spot right now for next week. Is it too early for you, or you got a prediction? Because I think you said it already in the chat.
Well, be honest with you, we're going to lose to the Chiefs, but it wouldn't shock me if we win. It really would not shock me because this team is weird.
I love that. I love that.
You put it lightly.
Yeah, you put it like, yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah. So you got us losing, but it wouldn't be shocking if we won.
No, it would not be.
All
Oh, and
right.
I have to say this before I go.
Yeah.
As long as, this is for Joseph Marshall, as long as Cam keep wearing them scarves, you guys will never win a division.
Got it!
All right, AT, man. Thanks for calling, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Oh, man. Ed, stay on the line, baby. I see you. Hey, shout out to AT, who is our number one. He's called every single time we've had these phone lines open, so we do appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, AT, I love the passion, man. I love that coming out about the Lions. We got Ed, the mic drop, Whiting on the in the chat with us. What's going on, Ed? Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, before I get back on my homework. Hey, hopefully we all watch the same game. So these last 3 games, each team has given us the opportunity to just go with it. But now I see where we're at. We're at a point now where every coach but sports has had the killer mentality to, hey, we're just going to win. But now you got I like him. I like Patricia. He just doesn't have a chill now mentality. So everybody's playing passive. So I'm gonna tell you what our greatest. Why we're not going to really mention many points before I change my mind. Is now our greatest asset. Is now our greatest weakness, and that's offense. And then we bring an OC in to fix that issue. Hello.
Yeah, we still here. We listening to you, man.
Okay, I'll use it when we have a conversation. So we brought in an OC to help fix this. Matthew stopped talking about trust me. Well, unfortunately, his errant throws is the reason why we had these last 2 coaches settle him down from throwing like crazy. We just got to get Stafford to say, hey, we're going to kill it.
Okay.
And stop all this other madness. We got to stop these dive after dive after dive run plays, and then when you do decide to throw a sweep or something, it's a super wide. Everybody can just run up to you because you're almost 10 to 12 yards behind before you can run around to the outside. You have no block. That's part of the problem. So it's basically just doubles passive play calling is killing us. The defense is gas. We're not giving help. Look at all the people that we lost that we didn't think. Remember back in the summer? Oh, if we don't have nobody with Slay, we ain't got nobody up instead of Slay. Every other person, including Mike Ford, who we wanted to come out and stand out, they're all standing out. Melvin, Coleman, if he doesn't get down there and get in the way, he doesn't drop it. The Eagles drop so many passes, 3 turnovers. What are we doing? Why aren't we killing them? Why aren't we going out here and say, okay, we got this? We need somebody on that offense to step up, bro, and just say, you know what? That's enough of this. F the coach, PG rated. and then let's win it, because we're not going to passively run man coverage against Patrick Mahomes or any other good team and say we're going to win. We don't disguise any man. We don't send any blitzes. Our front four isn't getting there. Yep. But if you watch the game with me, they only ran 4 and didn't run no blitzes against Matthew Stafford, and was still getting to him. No, and we running the same 4 and not doing anything.
Yeah, we not even getting past. It's like we can't even push. And then if we do get to Carson up, he just step up, get out the way. I'm like, where is the pressure at?
Wasn't this little 16-yard snapper ridiculous?
It was. And look, in the middle. Hey, look, the second time in a row, somebody just did that. Wait, who did we play last week? The Charger, Phillip Rivers. You let old man Phillip do the same thing. The same thing. He had like a 17-yard run, his longest in like 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And that's the difference between us winning and losing, is that we're settling for you to give me the game as opposed to going out here and forcing our will and taking the game.
Okay,
you gave me 3 turnovers and I can't get any points.
And nothing. No, that's ridiculous. That it really is. And so you said somebody needs to step up. All right, so what would you like to see? What Marvin Jones had, I mean, he did the best he could. He could, you know what I'm saying? So what do you want to see?
What do I want to see?
Yeah.
I want to see the offense sustain some plays by giving Kerryon the ball in runnable situations where he can get a chance to. You give him a dive play, you run it. You got Dawg, Decker can hardly hold anything. Nobody's in there to really blow up a lane, so you have to change this diverse, because we're playing just straight up college football, high school football. You run a dive at this level. You're not going to run a dive unless you've done something else creative to spread them to the wings.
Yeah.
Everybody's just going to fill up the middle. And one thing about the NFL, this, it's a copycat league. Everybody knows we're just going to, okay. We just fill up the run lanes in here. They have nowhere to go, and they're not going to run into the sweep. Why we got Ty Johnson on a speed back running up the middle? Yeah. Why did you cut C.J. Anderson to run on that? We're on the 1 yard line, and we don't have a power back. Why didn't you at least give it to a fullback? That's why we brought a fullback.
I know.
Go in there and blow a person up so somebody can slide through. He can't get through because everybody stood up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
We're too bland and too basic, and it's going to be discovered. And I promise KC's going to exploit it, and it's going to be a hard game to watch because you're giving them too much time. And Patrick's either going to run it 20 yards on you or pass it on you because you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm with you. And
so with that, I give you this mic drop, bro. I'm going to listen to y'all. You got a lot of people up in here, and I keep my comments coming.
All right, man. All right. I see you, Ed. Hey, what you think, Trav?
Hey, I'm gonna agree with what Abdul Terrell says. He says point after point after point after point.
Yep.
Absolutely. Shout out to Ed Whiting on that call in.
Yeah, and that's a guy that's been watching football a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can see through. He can see through the win. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We won. Okay, yippee-ki-yay. I mean, I'm serious. But who else is like over this win? Like, I mean, I'm happy, but I'm like, Kansas City, bro, like he said, and I quote of the day, it's gonna be a hard game to watch.
Yep.
Hey, Tonio, man, you can't hang up. You're supposed to stay on the line. I said stay on Tonio. Yeah, oh, Packers Nation. Hey, Packers Nation, call the number on the screen, man. Let's talk. So, we got Freddie Jacks. We got you are my late, not lady. All right, we got Fred Jackson in the building. What's up, Freddie J? What's up, man? Talk to us.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Man, overall, it was a good win, though.
Hey, you started off with the S-bomb, Fred. You started off with the S-bomb, man.
What?
You know we got little kids watching, bro.
What I say? My bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Talk to us.
It was a good win. The run defense that definitely got to get a little bit better. And I would like to see, like, the progress. But, man, we got to run, like y'all said, basically run the ball in better situations. And Stanford got to play a little better, too. He missed some throws that could have, like, put the game away.
Yeah. Even though he was getting pressured.
Yeah.
He was, but he did miss some throws, though.
Yeah, but, man, I think I got to be happy with this week because after we watched the Arizona game, like, to be honest, like, I didn't see them going on the road and, like, getting this game like they did. They really low-key kind of, like, they kind of dominated. It just, the defense got tired, and you can see that. Preseason, when them guys not playing in preseason, it kind of hurt us. You can tell because they've been playing great, but once they get gas, like, but once everybody get their breath, I think like we gonna be solid. Like I think once we gonna be able to put our teams on foot neck on, you know what I'm saying, our foot on their neck, and I'll say like probably like 2 or 3 weeks, we gonna see a change. I think there's going to be a change in a couple of weeks. I think we gonna start saying like really gonna put the, you know what I'm saying, put the gas on the pedal.
Yeah, Travis, and
So
Fred,
I ain't really got nothing.
Hey, I agree with you,
go
man.
ahead,
No,
sir.
I just was gonna say this, man. That y'all, you know, somebody said it. I think the offense is a problem. Like our defense is holding us in, even though we don't have that. The run defense, Fred, is not that great, man. It's not that great. Before today, after 2 games, they was averaging 124 on us. But they do enough. They do enough with Melvin out there, Slay, even Ford stepping up. But the offense, man, we can't. They give them the ball, they can't do nothing. Like somebody said in game
You
one,
think this will help?
huh?
What you think about this one? I think we should, because if we go beat that team, more than likely we gonna make it the playoffs. But I mean, we gonna probably be picking in the late 20s. I'll just go ahead and call out Washington, give up that first and the third for Trent Richardson. If this franchise serious about winning, if they serious about going to the next level, that's what winning franchise do. If you feel like, and I feel like we just need that big bully on that line, and we will see a different change. Because right now, it's like that line is a problem.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. But Fred, man, you know I rocks with you, man. I always love however you feel about this team, man. I'm always for it. Whether it's good, bad, man, we appreciate your realism and your honesty.
I'm feeling good today.
Good.
I'm feeling good today.
Good, man. I'm
I
glad
appreciate y'all, boys.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. We
All right.
appreciate you.
All right. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Fred Jackson. Shout out to Buffed Up, too. He kind of, I don't know where he at, but, you know, we want y'all to call in, man. Talk to us. I'm not going to criticize you for your opinion. You entitled to have one. That's why me and Travis do this thing, man. You've been hearing us talk for a year. So it's like, but Travis, to go with what Fred and Ed and AT was saying, you know, the Lions, they left a good 8 points on the board today. At least. Or more. Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta stop and think about it. We got two of them fumbles. You know, that's 2 scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I mean it's not quite Chicago Bears, you know, reminiscent, like Chicago Bears-esque. We got a lot more weapons than they do. We got a better quarterback than they do. But our offense is giving these games away to me. I mean, You know what I'm saying? And like everybody was saying, if the defense is gassed, then maybe you can't stop a 3rd and 15. maybe you can't stop a 3rd and 19. You know what I mean, Trav?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Man, we got another caller, Trav.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Aaron, what's good with you, man? Welcome.
What up, Derek? Peace in the house.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Good. Hey, I just wanted to brag, man, and I told you so. They was gonna win by 3 to 7 points.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of figured that. But I mean, hey, I'm going with the win. I'm just happy we got the win. Move on to Kansas City. I like what my man said. You know, I think they're gonna lose, but I wouldn't doubt if they win it too. So, you know, it'll be good. I mean, actually, I think that tie. The win with the Cardinals, it would have been great, but at the end of the season, I think that tie might do us some good. So, you know, it's better than a loss. That's for sure.
Yeah, but you see them Packers out. You see them Packers out there.
No, I know. I'm scared too.
I mean,
I'm scared too.
Aaron just throwing stuff, man, off back foots and everything.
I know. It's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good season, but I think with special teams, they're gonna tweak special teams. I know a lot of people was talking about getting rid of Agnew, and you know, it's a good thing. Patricia has some faith in him. I mean, hell, he did a 100-yard return for a touchdown, so you know that's good. So evidently they know a little bit more than we do. I mean, he showed us that he still got it. You know, Agnew. So
yeah,
you know, I think you know the professionals. They just doing what they do. You know, they supposedly know better more and you know better than we do. So
yeah,
you know, we just keep it in their hands, and at the end of the season, we'll see where the chips fall. So.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'm glad you like, you know, I'll take the win. We gonna lose next week, but I take it.
We might win.
Yeah, yeah.
we just might though.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I know.
You know, you have to take those. You know,
do.
we can't be naive. They're gonna win all of them. So
I mean,
it'd be great if they do.
Yeah, but 3-0.
We just
3-0 dropping to the Chiefs is a lot better than 2-0-1. You know what I mean? Like that's like a legit, okay, you was gonna lose that game. So that Cardinals game, you did say it is gonna. I think it's right in the middle, man. I think it depends on how this season go. I mean, right now, Aaron, you got Minnesota with a terrible quarterback that's right there. You know, Chicago playing right now. I don't even know what the score is, but I feel like it's gonna be right there. You know what I mean?
Well, listen to this. I want to do Patricia. Listen to this. From this standpoint, we're gonna look at if the Lions beat Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Now there'll be what 3? There'll be 3-0-1.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's right.
So let's just say that it was supposed to be a given that they lose that. So now they're kind of back to square one. They kind of at that break even because you was gonna give them an L anyway.
Yeah.
So if they beat Kansas City, that just makes up for that Cardinals tie.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
Much.
All right, Aaron, man. Appreciate you calling, bro.
For sure.
All right, man.
Back.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Trav. Yeah, man. You know what? And if they beat, I see you hit, man. Stay on, baby. If they beat the Chiefs, then we might have to revisit that Cardinals game. You know, maybe it was you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think here's what I think, Trav. You can tell them what you think. I think they beat the Cardinals. If they lose to the Eagles, the Lions are right where you thought they should be. I mean, you know, give or take that tie. Everybody, I mean, I had them beating them, but that was my fantasy self. But if they beat this team, then it makes that tie look different. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the first game of the season type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right, we got Hitman in the building who already dropped this video. Trav, I'm say what's up to Hitman, and then, you know, you got any questions, just go ahead and let them fly, man.
Okay.
All right. Hey, what's up with you, Hitman? What's going on, man?
Hey, man, feeling good, G Bliss, feeling good, Trots, you know.
Hey, we in studio
Feeling
tonight.
good. Feeling good, cuz.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, you know, Kennard been balling out, man. You know, he's been flying under my radar, man, you know, so I gotta give props to him for that, man, because even though A-Sean helped out, you know, with the D-line situation, you know, much props to Kennard for finishing the play, man.
Yeah.
Same thing with, you know, Rashawn Melvin at the very, very end. Man, you know, even though the penalties cost us all over the field, and that looks like a SOL type of loss.
Yeah.
Rashawn Melvin, man, he came in there and did his thing, along with Marvin Jones, you know, of course, you know, with the numbers and the touchdown, you know, and I really think because of those three, and I really think that Patricia stepped this play calling it a slight bit, halfway there, you know, I'm liking where it's going, but thanks to those three players, man, we finally got it done.
Yeah. Hey, Hitman, what's your biggest concern with this team, though?
I'm going to say it again, man. Run blocking. It is by far the worst run blocking unit in the league, and I'm going to be comfortable saying that until we step that part up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I mean, go ahead, man.
I mean, again, with Kerryon Johnson, cloud of dust, and Ty Johnson being tackled behind the scrimmage, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It seems like I see no energy, no vibrance of life over there when it comes to our run blocking. I mean, the whole line just standing around, standing there, and then just letting our running back just get, you know, tackle behind the scrimmage like that. That's gotta stop.
I feel like they own their back a lot. They own their back. You see a bunch of them getting up a lot of the times. You see a lot of the old linemen are getting off the ground, even on the run block. You know what I mean? Like, we got to do something. Because, what's his name? Kerryon, 1.8 Hitman. That's it.
And then Kerryon just getting ransacked with a cloud of dust. He had to shake a guy just to end up with a 1 yard loss.
Yeah, you're right. That's, again, O-line's being on their back, being pushed back immediately. I don't know what happened, but it seems like, I mean, I know Matthew Stafford, the sacks didn't show up this game like they could have, but the O-line, man, something got to happen. Something got to happen here, man. It got to happen, man, for us to create them running lanes. You know what I mean? But we can't even. I'm happy with the win too, bro. But we got to do better.
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, you know, I'm not about to jump up and down saying that, oh, we're going to the playoffs, you know, and all that. But I'll take what we have. But this run blocking, either it gets better or it's going to be a lot messed up for us. I hate to say so, G Bliss, but you know how I do.
Oh, hey, I know how you do.
If something don't get better, if something don't get better, then, and when the L's come, don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how we get out that mentality. To stop thinking like when the L's come. Like, we are predicting an L. If they pull off a win, Hit and Trav, this is a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? If they can beat a team like Kansas City, we talking differently next week. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, hey, man, Hitman.
And I just got one more message.
Yes, sir.
This gotta be the best practice. This gotta be the best practice all week long. No let up at all in any area. We gotta be at our very best next Sunday.
Absolutely. Nothing less. We talking about a team, guys, that was one play from a Super Bowl. We can't play any less than very best. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely, man. Appreciate you, Hitman, for calling, man.
All right, much love, G Bliss and Trox. Have a good day.
Man. Yep, you too, man.
All right,
thank you.
You too.
That's what's up. 313 Hitman in the building. Man, I love the passion from all y'all, man, and I'm glad that y'all calling. Antonio, you better call back. I'm sick of you. It's the second time you done called and hung up. All right, Travis, this one's yours, man. We got a new caller on the line, so I'm gonna mute you now. Hey, how you doing? Who is this?
Hey, Derek, can you hear me?
I sure can.
You gonna call me new?
Okay.
I am a new caller.
Yeah, you are.
Scott, man.
Oh, this is Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Mr. Wisdom Scott, the one that's dropping all the knowledge on me. Hey, man, what's up, man? Thank you for calling.
Hey, we'll take that ugly win, won't we?
We will. I've been waiting on you to call as long as I can remember. What you got for us, sir?
Well, some great points made by the previous callers. I enjoyed all you guys, man. But you know me, I like to take a big shovel and dig a little deeper. And I guess I want to focus on, one thing that addresses a lot of things that have been said, right?
Okay.
And in my opinion, the number one issue that has to be solved, and you guys just said it with the last caller, is the offensive line, right? Because let me explain how I see this, right?
Okay.
People are complaining about clock management. They're complaining about, playing to not lose instead of playing to win, all these comments that I hear out there, right? But the reality is when you're up, like we were in a couple of games here, and you run the ball 3 times, right? You're doing that for a purpose from a coaching standpoint. You're doing that because you want to run time off the clock. You want to keep the clock moving, right? You throw a pass that's incomplete, the clock stops, right?
Correct.
It's not that you're not win. You're still trying to move the sticks, right?
Okay.
The problem is the offensive line is not getting that push. Then you're not getting that 3.3 yards that you need to get a first down, right?
Okay.
And so the chain reaction, and the reason I'm pointing that out is now you haven't moved the sticks. You're a 3 and out. You haven't killed the clock. You weren't successful, right? Now the other team gets the ball. Now your defense is back on the field. Well, now your defense is gassed, right? Because you can't get them off the field because your offense isn't getting the job done. And now that defense is gassed, now they're less effective. And the other team starts putting points on the board late in the game, which has happened to us in every game so far, right? Except for the Chargers, and that's only because they made stupid mistakes or they would have scored points. Right?
Yeah.
So just think about that and think about what I'm explaining, how one thing's leading to another here, right?
Right.
And I don't think anyone's really talking about that, right? That it all goes back to that offensive line. And the second thing is they're really not pass blocking as well as some people are saying that they are. They're adequate. They're better than they have been. But even today, on almost every throw that Stafford made, he was still running for his life when he made the throw, right?
Right.
He didn't get sacked. He didn't get hit that much. But they're not holding a good pocket. They're just not doing it, right? So, again, I go back to the importance of the offensive line and how it's affecting everything else, right? So when we're trying to kill the clock, when we're up by 10 or 17 points, if you can't run 4, 5, 6 minutes off the clock and then either put 3 or 7 on the board at the end of that drive, you're not going to be a championship team. And that's what this team is lacking right now, right? If they had that, they could have closed out all 3 of these games much better. Can we agree on that?
Yes, we can. I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's one big point I wanted to point out. The other thing I wanted to address is specifically in today's game, right? I've already heard people kind of complaining about kind of going into, they didn't really go into prevent defense, but again, they're not playing to win kind of thing and only rushing 3 guys and some of the decisions that were made. What I noticed, what some people aren't thinking about is you got to remember Slay got hurt, right?
Yeah.
So you got 4 in there. You got to remember that they were basically smoking us across the middle with those crossing routes at the beginning of the game. And I think Patricia made an adjustment, right? He started doubling Ertz. He started giving basically his secondary help, putting more bodies in the secondary. That's why you saw Christian Jones in coverage and things like that. So it wasn't about not trying to rush the passer. It was about knowing that he needed the support in the secondary, if that makes any sense.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm seeing the same thing everybody else is seeing. I'm just seeing it from a different perspective, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. And I agree with you because Ertz, at the end of the day, he only had 4. I mean, well, not only, but he had 4 for 64. But you didn't really hear his name a lot in the second half. It was really the first half that he gassed us up. So I do agree.
Right.
I agree totally with that. That the rush was. You're like, oh, you. I think what it is we probably, like you said, Scott. We just probably want to see more. You know what I mean? Like I agree with you. I
don't disagree, right?
Yeah.
That we're not have some real concerns about where we're at right now, right?
Yeah. But
I guess I just want to point out those different perspectives that some people don't maybe think that far. I know some people do, but some don't, right?
Yeah.
And how they all are affecting each other. Because even what we just said, right, in that last moment, is it's still part of that same problem, right? Because now you've had to give your secondary help. So now you got your 3 big men trying to get in there and create pressure, but because your offensive line didn't do the job, you can't sustain long drives. Your defense is gassed. Those big, heavy guys are gassed and they're tired, right? They can't get the pressure that 3 guys normally could get, right?
Yeah.
Because they're tired. It's late in the game. But it all still comes back to that one problem of that offensive line play has to be fixed because it's negatively affecting all these other things. That's the big thing I wanted to point out.
You are exactly right. But didn't we talk about that though, Scott? About about addressing that in the offseason?
Yeah, we've all been concerned about it, right? And again, I think they felt that these guys were going to be able to get it done, but the fact is they're not, right? They're just not quite there yet. And maybe they'll get there. I think they got the potential, right? But they're not getting it done. And that's what's creating a lot of these other problems that they look like other problems, right? People saying Flowers isn't playing well. I think he's still not 100%, right?
He looked better today.
But he's just not playing at that next level because he's on the field the whole flipping game, right? He just can't. Right?
Yeah. He is.
And Snap. That poor dude at 350, you know, he's right.
Yeah. I saw him out there running around.
yeah. Even toward the end, he was trying to get pressure, but he's only got so much gas in the tank, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, man, I appreciate you, man. All the knowledge that you kick, trying to keep me down and keep me, subdued, and I do appreciate all of that, man.
Talk about how Diggs was a little off today too. If you haven't, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, he was. But
all right, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Yep.
Hey, shout out to you, Scott.
Hey, Scott. He didn't even say nothing. He was like, "Man, I ain't thinking about you." But Scott, every time he see me about to blow my top, whether it's on a video or in a comment, he always come with some fatherly knowledge, man. Try to keep your boy in check. So we see you on the line, Travis. I want to get your thoughts. So, man, what do you think about what he said?
No, I thought he brought up really great points because I'm always a person that always will say, your quarterback is as good as your offensive line. Your linebackers are as good as your defensive line. And each entire position kind of helps the next position. Like if you're weak in the middle, your outsides are going to be weak. Because they got to now compensate to help out for the inside. And then, so everybody will be out of place. If everybody is in place and playing together in the right way, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to run the ball. It's a lot easier to get to the quarterback. It's a lot easier for, causing a turnover and things like that.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with Scott.
All right, let me see. We got 2 more callers on the line. All right. Oops. Hey. Uh-oh. That's 2. What am I doing? Sorry. What's going on? Who we got on the line? Oh, sorry. There we go. I got it now. Who's this?
This is Riley. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Say that one more time so I can put you in the system, man. Who is this again?
This is Riley.
Riley. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming from West Michigan.
West
First
Michigan.
time caller.
First time caller. Thank you for calling, man. What's going on with you?
The first thing I want to see is the defense, man. That's 2 weeks in a row with no sacks. No sacks. That's big. That's a big stat.
We got a sack. We got at least one. We got Wentz in the first half. Remember,
I meant to say offense. Offense didn't allow sacks for the second week in a row.
That's what you mean. Okay.
All right, sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. It's a big day celebration.
It's all right.
It's a big day. It's a big day. When's the last time you've seen the Lions go 2 weeks in a row, no sack? I think that's one of the biggest things I have to take away from this game. With the victory, that's fantastic, but no sacks. Stafford isn't on the ground. That's going to keep away from the interceptions and fumbles and all that little miscues and things that can happen to our offense to turn over the ball and give the other team a chance to score. That's big.
Yeah, and Travis and Riley, Kerryon is attributed to that sackless. That sack, no sacks today. He jumped out and blocked the guy that surely would have been a sack, probably even a fumble. He was coming from Stafford's blind side, and Kerryon jumped out, man, and put some block, just enough body on him that Stafford was able to avoid the sack.
Exactly, and Stafford's looking really good in the pocket today. He's one of the best at running around in the pocket and making it look like it don't exist. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like he feels that inside the hash mark, like no one else in the league. It's crazy to see him do that at his age. He's getting but he's still looking like he always has. Doesn't look like he's lost any time out back there. Another thing is you gotta give a shout out to the Eagles defense on recognizing Galladay out there today. They kind of kept him silent most of the day. He had a couple of big chances to make good catches, and he miscued on that one where he put his foot out and brought it back in. But it was a really nice catch for a first down that was critical in the game. But whatever. They did a great job of shutting him down. But Marvin Jones stepped up. Marvin Jones really stepped up today they're like, oh yeah, we got to worry about Galladay all day long, and they forgot about Marvin. And
and that was a mistake. That's the giant thing with our team, bro. You got Marvin. You forget about Marvin, you got KG. You forget about him, you got Amendola. Don't sleep on DA. You got Hawkinson, who was, other than the false starts, kind of MIA. He had one catch for 1 yard.
He had a TV catch that he accidentally stepped out and stepped back in. That's a mistake.
He's a rookie, though. He's going to be great. TJ's going to be great.
Ty didn't really get the amount of carries I wish he would have got today. I think they should have put him in the game plan a little bit more today, and I think there would have been a little more, offensive opportunity there for them. But in the end, I think we played really well. We spread. What's great about this Lions offense that they have going right now, and what a lot of people don't understand about Matt Patricia's offense and defense, is it's not a stat boosting team. You're not going to see that from certain players. It's a balance thing. It's a balance thing. If you go through and you look at everyone's averages, they're averaging first downs. They're averaging, good amounts of yardage every time they touch the ball and things like that. And that's fantastic. And you look at our D2, like you got JD stepping up. He comes in. Hasn't been played in 2 weeks. Didn't play, a down yet in a regular season game, and coming out with 3 tackles. I thought he played fantastic today, like he always does.
He did. I think he got even a force. He got a fumble or a force fumble, something like that. I don't know, man. But he balled out, man. He did ball out.
And then, I think the biggest improvement you're going to see from this defense, too, is when Hand comes back. I think where we've struggled the past, the first game against the Cardinals and this game, mobile QB, I think Hand has that speed where he's going to be able to get around on those edge rushes and stuff like that and be able to get to that QB like, Flowers can't. And, Daniels being gone, that was a big miss for today. Of course, play later, but, like, those types of things, like, you got to think, Hand's going to be a big thing in the future to be able to get to those quarterbacks that can move around the pocket and stuff like that. Hand is good at that. I think that's one of his expertises, man. In my personal opinion, he's good at getting those mobile QBs.
Yeah, well, hopefully we see him soon, man. We need him. If not, we probably would definitely see him after the bye week. So we got one more game, man, and I hope that the Lions can, give us a nice little break win, man, because that when we lose, man, them 2 weeks are tough. Them 2 weeks are tough when we drop an L, man. So I hope we get that victory, man. But Riley, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate you, bro. Call back anytime.
Yeah, man, I'll be back on next week for sure.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, Trav, let's take Antonio because he done called 3 or 5 times. Let's take this guy.
Absolutely.
Antonio, what's good with you, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Hey, why you sound like you at work, man? Like you on break, like you in the back of the warehouse, like, hey man, what's up? I'm not supposed to be on the phone. What's going on, man?
Nothing, but kind of got to agree with some people. That run block, they got to do better against the run. Now, some people say bring in Trent Williams. I don't think he will fix the problem because it's not like the past 2 weeks we've been pretty good against the pass. We haven't really been giving up much pressure on Stafford. It's the run. We keep allowing all these tackles for losses in the run. We keep getting beat in the run. You got Carry-On out here have to spin off of people and juke out people just to only make sure they only lose 1 yard.
That's facts.
It's the run. So for me, it's not like it'd be different if everybody else is playing good, but like Decker was playing bad. Then I would go like, you know what, go get Trent Williams. But like it's a team problem in the run. And the pass, they ain't that. Philadelphia, in my opinion, has one of the best lines.
Say that one more time, Antonio. You broke up, man. What you say?
Philadelphia, in my opinion, well, everybody's opinion, has one of the best defensive lines of the league. And here's a key stat: Carson Wentz had more tackles than Fletcher Cox. Carson Wentz had more tackles than Fletcher Cox.
That is great.
Fletcher Cox is one. He's a double-digit interior pass rusher. That's crazy. And we was holding him. We was stonewalling him. Like, other than blitzing, they wasn't really getting to Stafford. And even then, the blitzes wasn't really working. Now, I still got to say, Kenny Golladay, man, other than, like, he ain't really been doing much. Other than that, like, even last week against the Chargers, other than that big play, he didn't really do much for that game. It was Marvin.
Well, but that's the thing, though. Tone. It's like, you have you got 3 different. You had the wasted, in my opinion, DA game where you got DA and TJ that both get over 100 yards, and we tie against Arizona. Then you have Golladay kind of show out last week. We get the win. Then you got Jones show out this week. So you really don't have to, though, Tone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty of our offense. If we can get it rolling, we got a nice little amount of weapons. I think everybody's been saying the same thing. Our O-line, whether it's run block or pass protection, is where we kind of faltering. We can't sustain drives like the previous caller said, which then puts our already gassed defense back on there. But I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of spread it around a little bit, where today it was Jones that balled out, because Jones was kind of, he wasn't really balling out of control the first 2 games, but today he showed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I guess I kind of expect a lot more from Golladay, because I've been hearing not just Lions fans hyping up Golladay, the whole NFL been hyping up Golladay for like 2 years. They've been talking about him being his breakout year, becoming a top receiver.
Yeah.
He ain't really playing it right now.
Yeah, I did hear that about him. He been on a lot of, like top receiver lists. Yeah, to be like the breakout receiver. So, it's early though. It's early. I'm more concerned, Trav, and get in, man. I'm more concerned about that offensive line though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm only really concerned about the offensive line and run blocking. I'm not really concerned about them in the past, because they've been, especially the last 2 weeks, like the first week, the tackles wasn't that good, but the inside was pretty good. For the past 2 weeks, they've been playing pretty good in the pass, not in the run, but they are going to get some pretty good defensive line. So,
well, you know what I want to see, y'all? I want to see this play action open up. That's what I want to see. And I feel like if Carrion getting 1.8 yards and we getting 86 yards, we not going our play action ain't really gonna be popping. I mean, what's the last decent play action play we had? Like, it wasn't really an air out today, like a play action air out. If I'm missing it, let me know. Because I was doing a billion things at one time.
I can't think of anybody.
Yeah. And I think that's like, you know, I don't know, we're hey guys, we're balanced. We are getting a lot more balanced, but we just can't, you know, we can't get past, like you said, Carrion had a play where he spent off two guys. Like it was like spin off, tackle, you know, 1 yard loss. We got to do better.
Also, I gotta say, Jesse James, what were you doing on that kick? What were you doing? They always tell you, when you block kick returns, block inside. You block inside first. Not only did he not block inside, he didn't even block outside. They both got through.
Yeah. I think he got hurt, too. He got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he
also,
did.
I got to say, I'm hoping Slay got it. Because I was watching the game, and at some point, they was like, Slay's still not in the game. I was like, what? I was concerned.
Yeah. You should be. You should be, man, because I think even if he would have caught that ball, like he took it off the dirt and kind of juggled it, and if he could have caught it, if he wasn't hurt, it would have been a pick six. Like he was on his way.
That would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been. It would have been a great play. It would have definitely been worthy of the name. Great, you know, big play Slay. But you know, I hope he's all right, man. We'll see, man. But overall, how you feel, man, about our chances next week?
I think we need Deshaun Hand back because the problem, the pass rush is not like we're not getting any pass rush. It's the quarterback is stepping up in the pocket a lot.
Yeah.
Ashawn's not a pass rusher. Damon Harris is not a pass rusher. Mike Daniels got injured. He can't just pass rush by himself. Deshaun Hand is our interior pass rusher. He's been injured. Because every time I see Kevin Strong in the game, I get scared. I'm like, hold up, who in the game? Kevin Strong? I'm like,
Kevin Strong.
Please. I'm like, don't do nothing wrong. Just don't do nothing wrong.
Well, we escaped with a win today, man. So we just gotta, I guess we gotta take it, man. Hope they, you know, after they get their victory Monday, day off. Huh?
Yeah, hopefully Jared Davis be good so he don't get injured because he played a big part in our defense, man. Especially last week. I feel like the game against the Chargers wouldn't have been as close if Rod Davis is there. Because he can run side of the sideline. Them edge plays don't work that good against Rod Davis.
Yeah, but I don't know if he 100 though. He played very well today, but I don't know, man. He just didn't look like he was 100 today.
Yeah. He forced that fumble. That was a pretty good play.
Yeah. That's a big play for a guy that's been out for 2 weeks. So that's a big play, man. But hey, Tone, appreciate you calling back for the fourth time, man, after hanging up a bunch of times. Appreciate you, man.
All
right, man. All right, y'all. We gonna shut them down, man. We appreciate y'all blowing up the usuals. AT, no glorious daughter today, Trav, and no dark brown twin. What?
We gotta get him.
We gotta get him, man. We got to get him. So, yeah, man, the Lions get the victory, Travis. I mean, you know, it might not seem like I'm excited, but I am. I'm happy, man. I'm happy we got it. And I am trying to see something. I see people still. Okay, that's what's happening. The health, my stream health is getting suspect. So that's why I'm like, where did I go? What happened? So, yeah, Travis, I don't know, man. I'm happy, bro. At the end of the day, we got the win, man. But I'm nervous about KC, man.
Yeah, I am too. And I will say this, you know, and just like 313 Hitman said, you know, Devin Kennard has been, you know, stepping up huge in the absence of Deshaun Hand.
Yeah.
Now, when you add Deshaun Hand and all the guys could get healthy, that front can actually get pretty good. You know, but we have to see it. You know, you know, we can all talk about it, but at the end of the day, we got to see it.
Yeah.
if we have, playoff dreams, if we have, division title dreams and, conference title dreams and even Super Bowl dreams, we have to show it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, go ahead, Travis. Go ahead, man.
I will say this though, to Antonio when he said about Strong, he did have a nice little pass deflect. It showed his awareness. It showed, like, hey, I might not be able to get to the quarterback. I might not be able to, drop down in coverage, but hey, if the ball's thrown over my head, I'm gonna at least keep my hands up and hope for the best. And he got the pass deflect, so that was a huge play too for us.
Yeah. Yeah, well, shout out to Troxel Sports Talk for the thumbnail design. I forgot to say that at the beginning. So thank you, Travis, for that.
Oh, man, it's all good.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. I am exhausted. I don't know if I'm going to be on tonight. When you old, you got to try and get a nap in. I'm tired. My headache has kind of subsided a little bit. I'm going to take me some leave or something. Keep drinking some water. Like I said, maybe get a little power nap and see if I can get myself ready. Because I've waited so long for football, Trav, man. I do want to enjoy all of it. You know what I mean? So
absolutely
try and be on today. But make sure y'all everybody's here probably sub to Troxel Sports Talk.
And if you're not, you will definitely catch me on tired and all. I will definitely be rocking out tonight.
Travis said, I'm on tonight, man. Forget it. Hey, Travis, I got you by a few years, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to break in my new system. I'm
loving this. You right. You right. I forgot about that, man. So, yeah, guys, we definitely will. We got a lot of stuff this week. The Monday night as usual. I think the show is Tuesday that we have as well, and then we had a Friday pregame show. So we'll be on, man. It's football week. I think the toughest days are really probably Wednesday. Maybe like just there's nothing going on Wednesday, but so man, Scott says I need what did it say? I need a split at minimum next 2 games. Yeah. Hey, the way yeah, man.
Well, I'm gonna go out there on a limb right here, right now.
All right, Trav. What you got?
I'm gonna guarantee a Packers loss against the Detroit Lions at Lambeau. I'm guaranteeing we're gonna win that game. Now the Chiefs game, hey, I'll be happy with a 1-point win. A win's a win. But I mean, I will say this though, and this will probably be my last thing that I'll say. If we can show out against the Kansas City Chiefs, that's gonna put a lot of attention on us. From the media that don't like us. People are gonna be like, "Oh, hey, wait." I won't say they'll give us like all the praise, like, "Oh, the Detroit Lions might be, the team to be." No, they're not. They're gonna be like, "Okay, well, what did Kansas City do to get obliterated?" But they'll at least be like, "Hey, maybe we gotta actually keep an eye out for us." For the Detroit Lions. So if I'm hoping for a great game. I'm hoping for a win. But I'll be happy with even if it's just a 1-point win. A win's a win at this point.
Hey, Travis, I think all of us will.
Oh yeah,
I think we'll definitely take that.
It's just because of the opponent. Like, that's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Remember they used to be whack, Travis? Remember, like, they used to be whack, man. Like, you didn't. It was like now they just put fear in you. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got to really worry about their run outside of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because they never really replaced Kareem Hunt.
I mean, they got Shady. You don't think we got to worry about Shady?
I mean, Shady's almost in the dinosaur age.
Oh, hey, Travis, that hurt, man. That hurt, bro. He's like,
hey, it's football age though. Football
I know,
age
man.
is like 80.
So
80,
wait.
90.
So in what am I in football age? What is 40 in football?
Okay, quick question. What position?
Lord, I don't know. Somebody in the chat pick a position. pick a position for me. Yeah, hey, Travis is very, very. He be dropping them guarantees. Absolutely.
Hey, put it on the front page, back page, columns 1 and 2. I guarantee that.
All right, let's pick a position that I could maybe go 10 years, maybe. So let's receiver.
Okay, receiver. You probably right around 50 in football age, because I mean, you stop and look at it. Larry Fitzgerald is what, 36?
Yeah.
You know, and he's still playing at a relatively good pace.
It wasn't Jerry Rice 40 though, 40 something.
Yep, Jerry Rice was 40 when he retired.
Hey, well,
so I mean,
put me in, coach.
And yeah, exactly. I mean, in today's NFL, if you played since when you say about 21, 22, get into the league, so you still be in like NFL shape. That's what I'm trying to get to is
yeah.
If you're in NFL shape, yeah, I mean, you'd probably be right around like that 45, 50, like you'd be looking at the it might be your swan song.
No, it definitely will be. It definitely.
Hey, at 32, I'd be looking at my swan song too.
Yeah,
so.
It would have been. I would have pulled a LT, man. That would have been it, man. I would be. Oh Lord. Okay.
Hey, make sure you go to the Patriots then.
I know. Hey, look, I sit on the bench. I just be like, man, only put me in when you need me. I can play special teams. I'll be your hands dude. Oh, man. All right, quick rundown real quick for those. It looks like it's some very good games on, guys. Pittsburgh is losing to San Francisco in the third quarter, 10-6. New Orleans, I think, shout out to AT. New Orleans is putting a smackdown with Teddy Bridgewater, who somebody said was going to go 0-6, but it ain't looking like it. 5:51 left in the third, up 27-7 over the Seattle Seahawks. And then we have Houston Texans losing to the LA Chargers 17-7. And hey, it's a game. The battle of the basements, Tampa Bay and the New York Giants, 28-25. With halfway in the third. Looks like Carolina's probably gonna win that game over Arizona to give them their second loss, and Carolina gets their first win. With Cam Newton is not playing, right? I think he's out. 34-20 with just started the fourth quarter. So it's some very good football on, guys. And I'm gonna try and get this power nap in real quick so I can be back with y'all. If not, Trav, I'll be hopping on, in the chat with you, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah, so for that being said, man, Travis, what's your last thoughts for the people, man?
Hey, I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers, hopefully by the end of tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. I try to, stay tuned if you're a basketball fan as well, because we got some big things popping for basketball as well. With that being said, I appreciate you guys all rocking with us. We've had about 38 people in the chat, 25 likes, and the 2 haterades. So,
Yeah, I guess it is what it is.
Yep. So, hey, I appreciate you guys all, and hope to see you either tonight.
Okay, Scott says, "Hey, Derek, I love you, but that's flipping Jerry Rice, not DPS. You retired in football years. I'm barely 6 feet under." Yeah. Hey, I had to go for one of the greatest of all time. I had to do it. I had to reach for the stars, Scott. You're right, man. I don't know, man. I'd probably be like, I don't know who I'd be out there. I don't know who I would be, man. I'd probably be on special teams somewhere, practice squad somewhere. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, hey, look out for Travis. We doing our thing, man. Travis is halfway to 400. Like, really, he's right there. So make sure you spread the word. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us and supporting us. And be sure to tune in tonight. Not sure if I'll go yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know. But stop in and say Travis and say what's up to Travis. Here's Johnny says, "It's okay. I just lost a friend this week, younger than me. He went to the funeral yesterday. He never saw Lions win much. Great guy, though. Wow, man. Well, praying for you. Yeah, praying for you and his family, man. That has to be terrible."
Absolutely. Prayers out to you. Here's Johnny.
Yeah, with that crazy name.